Hey guys, my name is Tana and welcome. Today we're doing a short video about the Honda HRV Hybrid RS EHEV, whatever. And this video is about why I think this is one of the best cars for a new driver to get if money was no object. Stay tuned and you'll find out why. The HRV hybrid. What do I think? Well, I think for a new driver, this is beautiful because what's foremost is the your viewing angle. Visibility for this car is pretty good up front, and I think that's very important for any new drivers. The car does feel short, although it is not short, so you can get a car that has more space, but driving the car, because you are just so much further front, just the feeling you get, it's quite good. Look at that large display on your rearview mirror, and normally drivers who are new, they have an issue with this side because looking out there judging it is an issue. But of the HRV, obviously, for example, let me put my signal on. What you get is you get this an auxiliary side mirror, because that mirror is over there and this mirror is basically your camera. So you put your signal on to the left, it gives you this mirror, and I think it's a very good feature to have. Visibility and ease of use when coming to looking out. Fantastic. Another reason why I think the HRV is an excellent first car is this mode over here. Now obviously got your R and D, but B is what I'm after. So on B, what you get is you get this almost braking mode. So yeah, so what happens is the car becomes more aggressive to recharge, and it's like driving an EV. By the EV, it's a single pedal. One pedal basically controls the car to go forward, and you let go, the car will come to a standstill. Well, here, not a standstill, but when you go to B, what you get is this. Let me just zoom in again. You get these arrows there. That is how excessive or how hard it brakes, and you can change them by using your pedal shifters. And yeah, as you can see on the right side here, when I drop this, it becomes lesser or more, so you can change how aggressive it gets. Now why that is good is because why, if you're a new driver driving, you will tend to speed and hit the car in front of you. Now when you drive, you're driving and you let go of your accelerator, the car comes to a stop. So more rolling distance, which means it's a safer car for new drivers. I think it's something that's pretty good. Number 3 must be to do with the fact that it's driving position. So this is me in the car, and I want to lower the seat as much as possible. That's it. That's the lowest possible I can lower the seat by. But even then, look at my leg. My leg is so upright. What it means is, if you drive this car like laid back, it's not as easy to drive the car laid back. You tend to almost drive it more upright, and I always say that if you're driving a car, the best way to drive the car is more upright. You got more visibility, you got more torque you can apply on the steering, and for that reason I think that the sitting position on the HRV, due to the fact the seat is so high up, it's a much safer car for new drivers. So yeah. If you think about road safety while driving the car, one of the biggest issues is people drive the car and they operate their multimedia system, and while operating this, your eyes get away and you end up having an accident. Now obviously there are controls on the steering, but even with the steering, people tend to go and use the your screen there. And I think what over here you get is the perfect distance. I think a lot of car manufacturers put it too forward or down. Even if it's here, it's more forward, so you can touch it, but you can't control people. And if you want to have a system where you can actually touch it, this distance here, I think is just perfect. And obviously the sound system is pretty good. So yeah, best distance to hand, even from your steering. From here, you go here, you see it's so near. I think this is the perfect spot for a safe car for a new driver. Another thing which happens with new drivers is that they don't know where to put stuff in. They're always fumbling around looking for things. What do you need? You need more storage bins, compartments, and guess what? The Honda does it. So look at that. So you got a bin there. Put your smart tag if you want to. RFID preferred, obviously. You got a bin there. You got a spot there. You got a spot here, spot there, and on this side. So a lot of bins and well use of cabin space. For that, I give it a plus point because yeah, it's if your stuff is organized around the car, I think you will end up being a safer driver, especially if you're a newbie. So yeah, fantastic layout, Honda.